FIWARE Accelerator part of the program, as we call it. It has 16 accelerators which are having open calls, calling for application and services to be developed by SMEs and startups. This is happening across Europe since last September. For the moment we already have over 500 SMEs and startups that have joined the program, and certainly there are thousands of developers now working and experimenting with these technologies in order to develop their ideas that they have into application and services which are innovative, making use of these very interesting and exciting technologies that are evolving around the internet. And the target is certainly that we're helping startups and SMEs across Europe to become part of an ecosystem, an innovative ecosystem, where they're working on the same technologies, developing application and services. But also, indeed, there is interest from outside Europe, and FIWARE as a technology is already implemented in Mexico, and there are other countries in South America, but also in other parts of the world that are very keen on trying this out and become part of this FIWARE ecosystem.
We see this as a huge opportunity to introduce new types of technologies to support our SME growth, and what we've recognised that digital technology in particular will have a real impact. It'll enable scalability for small SMEs, it'll create the opportunities that entrepreneurs have lacked in the past. And what we've tried to do is not just make this a regional thing either. We want to make sure we are collaborating across different organisations and different parts of the world. We have seen new innovations coming from Europe, and what we wanted to do is make sure we are tied in to understand where the new opportunities are coming from, bring those opportunities back into the UK, but also take the opportunities that they bring, learn from what the UK is doing. There is so much happening within the UK in terms of new types of applications and startups. We've already heard that Birmingham has the second largest number of startups in the UK, which is absolutely fabulous. How then do we turn those startups into sustainable companies that we can then take back into Europe and sell our technology and sell our SMEs over there? So this type of collaboration with Europe, with the future internet, is absolutely essential for us to actually drive our economy, and a real opportunity to put Birmingham again back on the map more and more so.
Essentially, we had a problem where we took all of our technology, put it on this back-end server system, but then we needed these really beautiful user interfaces because we're dealing with artists and they expect a very high standard on this sort of thing. And it's very hard to make really nice, looking 3D user interfaces, something that looks like it could be in Photoshop or 3D Studio Max, really high-end professional tools, but in a web browser. So we're mostly using FIWARE technologies, has really made it very simple and quick for us to prototype this and develop, a really polished, high-end 3D user interface.
So we've been using two generic enablers, the first one being Currento, the second one Kirok. So Currento allows us to test web RCT, so live streaming through our system, straight to applications running on both smartphones and tablets. And then Kirok is mainly about the anonymity of logging into the system, and that is good for corporate requirements. It informs the data protection issues that companies need to respect.
So we indeed continue to go around Europe to present this initiative. As I said earlier, we already have over 500 SMEs and startups part of the program, but there are still open calls running until the end of this year. And that's why we continue to promote these open calls. So here today we have 5 accelerators in Birmingham that are presenting their approaches and what they focus on. They have their differences, so although they all based on FIWARE, they focus a little bit on different sectors or activities. They have also different approaches on what to give us additional support or mentorship to these SMEs and startups. So I think there is a little bit for everyone to find its accelerator fits what they want to do and what they are interested in.